live stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm on the audio sharing settings, and it's include microphone audio in video clips, include microphone audio in broadcast.
You want to include audio in video clips and broadcast.
Alright, I've put ticks on both of them now, so.
So logically, when you come back quiet, you'll be able to hear you and talk. You know?
Hold on. Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Can you hear me? Say something. So, you can actually hear me. I'm just triple checking. Yay! Okay. I will let you know I'm also eating pizza at the exact same time, so just let you know. Probably a bit too much information. Well, now stop. Okay. Hello and welcome to my live stream. I've had a bit of difficulties with my headphones for some unknown reason, and yes, I'm eating a pizza, so you'll also hear that at the same time. My dinner. Alright, as you can probably tell, we are playing Back to the Future! Yay! And I can't tell you the amount of times I have tried to record this annoyance game, and every single one of my 60-minute recordings ends up failing. So I'm doing a live stream on it now. No idea how long I'm going to do this live stream for. We'll see. We're going to go through all the episodes. We'll probably do one episode per live stream, probably. And out. Because there's 5 episodes. And out. It was a few days ago. It's from Greg's. And out. So I'm probably not going to eat all of it. I'll probably leave the rest of it for you tomorrow. But so we're gonna do a live stream. I'm losing track of where I'm going. Oh, there's 3 people watching now. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, get into it. See, settings, hint level, let's put the hint, no, just make this easy as possible for me. Subtitles on, yes, because it makes it so that it's easier for you guys to see what's going on. Pop-up text, go pop-up, no. That seems alright. Right, seems fine. New game. It is going to be a full completion of all the episodes, and then maybe try and get some of the trophies. Not so. What game would like to see an okay on my head and go? It doesn't really matter, but go on. So the goal, so we can actually find out what's going on.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That-a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
I don't want to comment.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
I'm gonna go with a dog.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
I'm gonna stick with a dog theme.
Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox. No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Okay, so he just disintegrated his dog. Doc, you're an idiot. Shouldn't you be worried about where Doc is? Okay.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
But, plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
We did wonder. No, I'm not touching the toolbox. That's wrong. Fine, toolbox.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the...
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
I haven't
Doc!
fully decided how I'm doing the episode yet, and I aren't. My
Marty,
original idea
is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
Fuck it, man.
But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Okay, so I haven't fully decided how I'm going to do the eps. Whether or not I do each particular episode as one stream, so there'll be 5 streams, or split up the episodes and that. I think it all depends how long each particular episode is and that. And that. I think I need to turn the music down. What do you think? Is the music too loud? I'm thinking it may be a bit too loud. Yeah, as soon as I get to the start walking on, I'll turn the music down and I won't. Can you still hear me?
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
I think I will be
Doc
definitely
stuff.
turning the
The
music
city
down.
has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking
Yeah, I'll
garage.
turn
And,
the music
hey,
down
is
so
that
you
a
can
first
hear me a
edition
bit more
Jules
better.
Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, it can.
Hi, Biff.
Hi, Beth.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
No, but are you looking for your brain? Because I'm
Nah, I
sure
guess
it's
I'm
in there
just-
somewhere.
Remembering.
Oh. Dog still missing. Okay, let's see. Alright, that should be a bit more better. We've got volume down at 1 and the voice isn't that loud. So should be a bit more better now. Alright, do let me know how that is and whether or not I need to tweak it a little bit more. Okay. I think the first thing I'm going to do is take off the damn golds. So annoying. Off.
I miss Einstein.
trying to tweet this stuff. Ah, nuisance.
I'd better stick around. Doc might have left something important behind, and he wouldn't want it to end up at Biff's place.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Alright, how the music? Is it still a bit too loud? I forgot to hit the tutorial. No. Don't want to yet.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. Kind of like Doc.
No, because that's not fish tank.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. He did. No enough. Let me die.
Hey, Dad.
Go on, let's get the massive question out.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
I like how not even he's not impressed.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh,
Doc's
just
alive.
weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Yeah.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Alright, if the music is too loud, do let me know, or if you're having any trouble with sound, do inform me and I'll try and tweak it.
Let's make some noise. why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Too many? Okay.
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron.
Yep.
That smells like beef stew.
Probably was a beef too.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
No, Biff. Hand it over.
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I
Up to
guess
the
you're
old
right.
and juvenile.
But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Not funny, Biff.
Well, look at what we have here.
Oh, yeah, that's our book.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Yeah, that was an annoyance.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Wait, I got one.
Oh, that's a lot better. Oh, take out the music completely. I don't know. I'm back in time. Back in time. Oh, do you know what? Without the music, that is so much more easier to listen to now. And you can probably hear me a bit better. So, okay, instead of listening to to that music, let's talk to Biff.
Hey, Biff.
Sorry, I do love that music.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Sorry.
I just can't
Really
let you keep
distracted by
that
the
notebook.
music.
It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
No, but in
Well,
your hands it is
in a
dangerous,
way.
Biff. You're a dum-dum.
I'll take my chances.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Ooh, got you there, Marta. Ouch.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and
You're
move on.
asshole.
Never mind.
You asshole. Okay.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
No, it's handcrafted lightning rod.
Hey, Dad,
Alright.
why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Thank you. Okay. L3, the gold button. R3 is our hints. Woo. Triangle. Triangle are the hint buttons. R3 is our basic synopsis of what we have to do. It's our story synopsis. And square is items.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. It may not look like much, but it packs a wallop. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Oh. No reason. No. Biff.
Now
Don't
watch
use
me
it.
blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Bye, Biff. Bye bye.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Thank you. Finders keepers and loser weepers.
Doc, where are you?
Ooh. One flashing car. Okay. One frozen car. So. Wow. Dark.
Doc?
Dark. Oh. Yeah.
Einstein!
Ooh,
Where'd you
hello,
come from,
Einstein.
boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
No, Einstein said no, he didn't find him. Yeah, it does need a clean under and all. So icy. Okay. Now, time to be Detective Marty. Work out where is Doc. Right. Right, first and
I
first.
can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Yep. When we know where to go.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Okay. Repeating.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Okay.
Marty?
Ah!
Whoa.
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty,
Oh, good.
come to my rescue in the past. Or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great.
Great.
How am I supposed to find him now?
Okay.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Right.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Okay. Time to work out what to do with the suit. Alright, if you're saying the Sue will suit him, then 50-50. I think you need the other Sue first. Alright. Now, let's see. Okay, Einstein, you're here. We have a suit. Can you be a good doggy and smell where we need to go?
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Yay! Oh, great. We're about to meet my favorite person. Yay!
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Okay, before we go and irritate her, let's investigate everything else first.
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine. I guess there's time for a quick game.
Totally. There's always time for an arcade game.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay. So many. Oh no. Oh, come that way. And go the other way. Yep.
A1 liquor. I like the new bars Mr. Figgins put on the windows. Very secure. What do you think, Einstein? You think I should ring the bell?
Okay. Beware of Edna. Alright. We're about to get in 3, 2. And come on.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man.
And there she is. Edna. Okay, Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Ooh, that would be from Up. That would be so much more easier. Then Einstein could tell us exactly who's in the car. Yeah. Don't ring it. Ooh.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Okay. Start from the top.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born
God,
yesterday,
no.
young
No, you
man.
can't.
Aren't
She
you
sees.
the
He hears
miscreant
all.
who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yes.
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Okay, Marty. Straight away, you're not on her good books. Oh, okay.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
See where we have a bit of fun.
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Oh.
I've already got a dictaphone. Go peddle your wares elsewhere.
Okay. That's fine.
What now? I've already got a dictaphone. Go peddle your wares elsewhere. What now? A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh?
Wait, where?
Stay there!
The matching shoe. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Please, do not think I'm crazy. Keep walking. I ain't done.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Just be happy, Einstein. You're outside. Alright, head into the lair of the cat.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
It's her favourite phrase. Okay.
Have
One
a
we should
seat,
note
Sonny.
she hasn't actually put the kettle on.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Okay. First thing first.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
If we want to leave.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
I love how he's a journalist for cats. I'm a bit worried about that.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, don't reply to that comment.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Street punk? Street punk? Really?
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
I love how there's hooligans vandalising property and he's actually criticising them for their spelling. Okay, so if you're going to vandalise it, at least vandalise it correctly. At least spell it correctly then, you sods.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Run.
Yes? What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
Wow.
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Wow.
Why do you need all these newspapers? Isn't that the library's job?
Libraries. Blech. Have you seen the smut they keep in their magazine racks?
Whoa.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Wow.
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
I think she's kind of proud of her. Okay,
wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Oh. Yeah.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch...
Look, there's an easy place to
No,
get
I'm just
hooch.
curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Have that.
You there! Don't even think
You'd have to be very, very careful what you did. Oh, you went off. No, you
Rebuilt
didn't
in
miss,
February 1932.
lots,
So the fire must have happened before then. But when?
apart from,
I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm
Apart from
far
Edna.
too old for you.
But you can always just rewind the video back and watch it. And that aren't. Edna being Edna. That's all you miss. And that aren't. Okay, let's see.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Okay. He ain't gonna like it now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Run! Run! Run!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Run, Marty! Run! Run! Run, Marty!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Okay, it's a costume for
didn't I
school
tell
play.
you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing?
Getting cold
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it
can
is you're
imagine
up to,
it's
you know what you're
like-
doing, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hey,
Oh, Lord, it's
sometimes
Henry
you
again.
gotta go out on a limb
Yeah?
for the
What's he done
ones you
this time?
love, right? Wish my
Yeah,
dad
Miss
had
Strickland.
understood that.
We'll get around
You
to
won't
it as
stay
soon
away
as we
too
possibly
long.
can.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Yes, Miss Strickland. See you in half an hour.
You ready to
no
go,
one
Einstein?
Edna and Aunt. Hooligans. Again. We're turning it. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Ah, lost it. Your turn. And you go there, and it's a case of, then it's a case of. Keep it for her again. So I'll put on the voice recording. Dear to police, I'm afraid we are on a more important mission. It is Miss Strickling. Can you please just hold and we'll get back to you at our earliest convenience. Goodbye. You can imagine them doing that. Get him. Yep, Edna's calling again. Oh, Lord, Hannah. Not. Yes, Miss Strickland. Yes, we're here. Yes, Miss Strickland, we've dealt with it. And out. See you in 5 minutes, Miss Strickland. And out. So just have someone posted
I've
that.
got to turn on the time circuits first. I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Oh, damn.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Right.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Do, 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 do. phone for police. Press 2 for anything else restriction. Press 3 for direct to keep personal voicemail. I don't know, we're seeing for actual murders. Please be an actual proper crime. Please be an actual proper crime. Whoa. I think there was supposed to be music, but because I turned the music off, I can't hear anything. And that. Yeah, there would have been music in this. And that. But I will tell you right now, I turned the music off because you don't need the music for everything. And it kind of makes it a bit more harder to hear my voice and hear Ro's voice and the character voices. So I've turned the music off, but you would have heard a lot more music during that scene, and that obviously is why it was very quiet. Oh, I've done something in there. Tick, tick, tick. Hill Valley, 2 miles. Get walking. And yeah, as you've just, yeah, you don't need music in it.
Where do you go now, boy?
Not really, no. Walkers, they could have parked it too far away. Hill Valley in the 30s. At least he remembered where he parked the car.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Okay.
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
I'm
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Why don't you go and target them?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
We got Sonny Crockett, Harry Callahan, or Michael Cotton. I always go with Harry Callahan.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Edna?
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
This is Edna
read my column?
she's young
How
and
sweet.
beautiful, and
I know it's just an
hopefully
etiquette
not
column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better...
Oh.
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Well, at least her catchphrase hasn't changed. Look it up.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark. Majestic arms. Transients welcome. I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Do you even know what transience is, Marty?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
We don't ask it, we don't question it.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Where is the jail in 1931 anyway?
Yeah, she never changed, did she?
Hello?
No solicitors!
But your law office. Okay.
Bank of Italy?
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
McFly!
Biff?
Biff.
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Wow. Well, we know one thing. The McFly is,
you?
I've always been
no,
wishes.
of course not, kid.
All right. That's better.
Sure, it's definitely like
What
a
are you
father,
looking
isn't
at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup,
A
kid.
Tannen picking on a McFly.
Well, what?
As usual.
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly...
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway,
nice.
I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. Come back in here.
Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation. I can sightsee later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
Okay, we know what the title of the soup kitchen. We've been inside it. Did the inside really match match its name? Answer: no. If they're Sisters of Mercy, then well,
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Okay.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course.
Okay,
I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't?
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
You die.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Okay. Okay, gotta do the most stupidest
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Okay, let's do the stupid one.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
That would be stupid. Okay. The obvious one, but won't work.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Okay, and the one that would never work.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Oh,
I should have guessed. Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Really?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute,
17
Doc.
years.
You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Yep. I want you to convince my 17-year-old self to build the rocket drill to get me out of prison. Okay,
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
I like that. Okay.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay. Oh, damn. Go in the soup kitchen. In the soup kitchen, you twit. Not out of the soup kitchen. Alright, this time, you stay in the soup kitchen.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Oh, okay. Got it.
Brown Estate. Klondike 51038. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, never mind.
Today's soup covers.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Ah, let's go back to Doc and find out what you mean by the courthouse. Yo, Doc.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Yay! Nice, okay.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
Usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Smarty.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
So, according to the British guy on the phone, you're working at the courthouse.
Of course. In the summer of '31, my father made me work as a junior clerk.
That doesn't sound like any fun.
I hated every minute of it. My father was, strict. In any event, you should head over to the courthouse right away and introduce yourself to me.
What does a law clerk do anyway?
Horrible paper shuffling task, but that's unimportant. Get yourself to the courthouse and find me.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
No, especially seen as hanging is what they do in this era. Run, Marty. And oh God, I hate the angles in this. Yeah, Einstein, let's go say hello to Einstein. Hello, Einstein.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? Young Doc's in the courthouse. I hope I'll be able to recognize him.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Oh, that sounds like Doc.
Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter. Very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Wow, party of the third party for the party for blah, blah, blah.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Wow.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Do we take H to stand for permitting a line up?
Oh, nothing.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist,
Yeah, I think I probably
from your
will.
vast
I think I am
going to
stick to one episode per stream.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
It's a good way of splitting them up.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course.
Okay. Dark.
Psst, Doc.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Okay. Kind of know what I need to do next.
I'll never be able to remember what young Doc's mumbling about.
One-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by... Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
I'm not doing anything, not doing anything. Just walk away.
Or do we take H H to stand for Hermitian line operator. But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might
Right,
be
come back to
equal
Doc.
H's
Now we've
expectation value,
got a
and only if the
recording
coefficient of friction
of
remains
younger
constant.
Doc's mumblings that older Doc will be able to solve within seconds. So we get the older Doc to solve the equation, and voila, the younger Doc will trust us. Woo!
Psst, Doc! I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
It's going to be
He
a very
did?
long story.
How strange. Heidi almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Hang in there, Doc.
Right, now we go back to his younger self.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Upon the planet Vulcan.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Alright.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Huh. Okay. Got the episode continuing on. Okay. I'm really glad that I'm doing these in live streams. What? Ebony's alcohol. Okay, first thing first. Let's go have a look at the soup kits and see if we know that there's something fishy going on there. There's no way that's just a soup kitchen. Not in a million years. It is soup kitchen, just a soup kitchen. There's something more going on here. So, we need alcohol. So let's go to the new speakeasy.
Hey, cue ball. The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Special soup. So, there's the normal soup. And on the right.
What are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Okay.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Okay. So, we've just seen the pattern.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Brown residents.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
Okay.
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Leave Emmett to work out some form of stopper.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Yes. Can I say yes? I can have a bowl.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Go on,
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Yeah, luckily I do.
Eureka!
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
If you only knew that the alcohol you're taking.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just
Okay.
bet you will.
Now.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all we have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Okay. Done any species now? Come on, Emmett. Now. Oh, Emmett, you're not going to like this bit. Edna. Edna. Hi, Edna. No. Talk to Edna. Talk to Edna!
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Talk to Edna.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Ooh. Okay, go.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Ooh. Now that's intriguing.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Ugh, of course it is.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Ooh.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Ooh.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Can I do
I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Yeah.
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
I love how they get quota.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Soup cycle.
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
Ooh.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The asylum?
insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Soup cycle. Yeah, okay,
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society, but I'm afraid they may not be able to meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
Tonight?
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
Alright. It had to be that one, but a part of me wants to do the other one.
You could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now, wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
Okay, let's,
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet over there in the jailhouse. I think they have an empty cell.
No, the jailhouse has bad associations for some of the Stay Soberites.
Yeah, 'cause that's probably where they end up.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities
Oh,
is running
damn.
low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
So, pause. Okay, well, actually...
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Okay, you're not gonna like it. I am so sorry with this one.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on a fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know. Gas, maybe?
Gasoline? Pfft, yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
Okay.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
Yeah, of course.
Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
That's typical Tannen.
That's a Tannen, all right.
Yeah, Tannen.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Do you have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
Of course.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
If only
We'll
we
get
had
that
a
subpoena
dog.
delivered. My name isn't...
That
Harry
was very
Callahan.
good at
Yeah.
sniffing at and smelling out certain scents. And if we only knew of a hat that Artie was wearing. I spy a hat that Artie was wearing with Kid. Okay. Second goal. Grab
The
the
hell,
hat.
Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Sign shoes. Sign shoes. Guess I need sign shoes. Okay.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
No, seen it's not a speakeasy.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup.
Poor gangster.
Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Okay.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
Woo!
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Sorry.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Run!
What did you do?
Pissed off Kid Tannen. That's what I did.
Oh!
Ooh. Climb, Marty, climb.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Ah, climb, climb, climb.
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey!
Oh.
Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
The Streak. Okay. How we're still able to run around with that Kid Tan and I killing us, I have no idea. I'm dying. I'm done. There you are.
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats. I need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail.
Woo! That's a lot of doing. Alright.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy.
Tell me where my
Hey,
grandpa
boy,
is.
you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Find Grandpa. Dang.
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh. Deja vu.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
I'm your mother's great-nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah!
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
Okay. Okay. This may be a bit suicidal, but come on, Dan. Okay. Hi, Dan.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
Run, Marty.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! Oh, that's... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Thank you,
Don't
Talon.
make me angry, Schmucko! Get down here and face the music! You can't get away that easy.
I don't want to record them right now.
Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead meat, twerp! Better start...
Einstein! Help!
Come on, Heine.
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey! Where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Ah. Okay. 2. head to where Artie is. Play him the tape recorder. No, wrong. That way, you idiot.
I hope Arthur's still where I left him.
Alright, move over. Arthur will come.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Voila.
Where's Kid?
Sorry, Arthur.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Oh. Sorry, Artie. Had to. Now that should be... We should be getting close to the end of the episode.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Okay.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Okay, what am I missing? What the hell am I missing?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
I'm trying.
Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments.
That's it.
I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Wait there! Harry! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
Okay, we're just gonna go with the obvious.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. And Miss Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple.
Oh,
This crankshaft
no.
induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows.
Part of me is that thinking, I need
Any
to stop,
questions?
but part of me is liking the idea of doing one stream per episode, so... to say that.
Emmett, why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy
Yeah,
Moses.
luckily,
it's my
I know,
father.
I think I nearly, I think I've just got to do the
So,
rocket
he doesn't
drill
know I'm
and then
engaging in
that's
acts of scientific exploration in here. He
Okay.
thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
You ready to stay with me to the end?
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the... What? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
God.
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett!
Okay.
Coming, father!
Oh,
Father!
Don't you father me, child.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
If you knew what...
Okay.
Someday you are
The trick. Ah.
Maybe
see
I
that
should
tick?
just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Right. Trick to this, you have to go on certain key phrases. And that. If you get a tick, ding, then it means you're doing something right. See?
Why don't you go feed the ducks, father?
Turn. Okay.
If you knew what your mother and
Okay.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Okay, so that's how we have to do
here.
it. That. God,
You're going to find out.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Someday you have children and you will look. I don't.
Hey, okay.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Oh, food. Bacteria.
My blood pressure.
This gets very
You
fast.
have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
You're going to find out when you get older.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Bacteria. One mistake and you have to start
It may
from
come
the
as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
My blood pressure.
Ah, shit. Gotta be quick. Okay.
Ah, halfway there.
Okay.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
We're doing it. Okay. It gets quicker.
Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Burning.
You're going to
Stop being such a crank. Father, why don't you ever listen to me?
Emmett!
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Release.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
No, that's his.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man. Someday.
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
What will it take to...
Almost there.
Right, you have to only listen to him because he starts putting words in as well.
Coming, father!
So you don't want to listen to what he says. You want to listen to Emmett.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Damn!
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Yes, I know. It was the release valve.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
The veins in my head are...
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
If only a mother...
I don't know what's eating you, father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
You
know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Law? What use is a microorganism for law? No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Why are you always bellowing at me? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
You are hard to learn, boy.
Hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later.
Oh,
my
God.
soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
I hate that because it gets the problem I have with that
You
is
and your
it gets
dad
so
sounded-
It was an
fast at
argument
the
we
very
should have
end.
had a long time ago.
And it gets very fast at the very end, and it doesn't help by the fact that he starts putting in words as well. And one wrong move, and you're back to the beginning of that particular section. And thank you very much. That is not easy to do. There's a lot of things you have to keep track of. And not only that, you have to remember what he's talking about. So the bellowing, the
Now
bellows,
all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I
can take it and go.
Spin and it
Don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Harry, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Never. Let's go with the longest.
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Aww.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Aww. You do feel for him. You really do.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Oh, God.
Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
No!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Of course. Damn.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. Then they're still after him.
Uh-oh.
How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Anyone heard of a rocket power bike? Yeah, I know I am at the end now, and because after the we do this and then that's it. Then that's it.
All right, I'm coming, Doc.
Then the next episode is the speakeasy where we actually go into the speakeasy and do Tenon. Where we get 10. We start the next episode in Doctor 3, so yeah. Okay, remember there would be music at this, so it's quiet. So that's why.
Marty! You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Okay.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
What's he doing here? It's a tire iron. It's an antenna.
Oh.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does.
I'll be back. Gotta set up a distraction. Keys. How do I get him? I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Keys. The window's shut tight. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. No good. The window's shut. Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You!
Phew. Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. These better open the paddy wagon or we're screwed.
Obviously, aren't you, Martha?
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
Hi, kid. Ooh.
Oh, now that's just not fair. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
We need something to get rid of these cops!
A guy could get hurt with one of these things.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea! Doc!
What?
Got any ideas?
Doesn't, but none of them are applicable to this situation!
So what do we do now?
I was hoping you knew!
Why couldn't your younger self have built us a hoverboard?
They won't be invented for another 84 years!
Doc, the throttle!
Why? Oh!
Whoa.
Hold on!
Whoa. I'm perfect.
Oh, shit!
Ooh.
Oh!
How?
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Yep,
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
Nice.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Dun, dun, and we're at the end. Finally. Dun, 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 dun. You will get that music, but unfortunately, as I said, I turned the music off, so you ain't getting it. Alright.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
And that is the end of episode 1. Woohoo! I will be renaming it better later. And for now it will just stay as what it is. And thank you very much for staying with me to the end. Please press the like button to show your appreciation for my lovely live stream. And out. And I will probably end up doing another one, probably maybe tomorrow, and that out. Probably tomorrow, probably around about the same time, and that out about 1 o'clock. So, so yeah, thank you for staying to the end. Please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and this is going to be a new kind of series, Back to the Futures. So I will leave it there. No. Now, done that one. Next is get tannin. Getting that. Okay. And now, leave you with the classic music. Alright. Thank you very much, and talk to you soon. Bye. And remember how I turned this stupid thing off.